Genesis chapter 14. At the time when Amraphel was king of Shinar, Arioch king of Elasar, Kedorlaomer king of Elam, and Tidal king of Goim, these kings made war on Bera king of Sodom, Birsha king of Gomorrah, Shinab king of Admah, Shemeber king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, that is Zoar. All these joined forces in the valley of Siddim, that is the Salt Sea. 12 years they had been dominated by Kedorlaomer, but in the 13th year they rebelled. In the 14th year, Kedorlaomer and the kings who were his allies came and fought and subdued the Rephaim in Ashtaroth Karnaim, the Zuzim in Ham, the Emim in Shaveh Kiriathaim, and the Horites in hill country Seir, as far as El Paran, which is on the edge of the desert. They then turned back and came to the spring of judgment, that is Kadesh, and subdued all the country of the Amalekites, as well as that of Amorites, who lived in Hazazon Tamar. Then the king of Sodom, the king of Gomorrah, the king of Admah, the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, that is Zoar, went out and took up battle positions in the valley of Siddim against Kedorlaomer king of Elam, Tidal king of Goim, Amraphel king of Shinar, and Arioch king of Elasar, 4 kings against 5. Now there were many bitumen pits in the valley of Siddim, and as the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, some of the men fell into them, and the rest took refuge in the mountains. The enemy took all the possessions of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their provisions, and went off. They also took Lot, the son of Abraham's brother, who lived in Sodom, and his possessions, and went off. One who had escaped came to tell Abraham the Hebrew, who was living by the oak of Mamre, the Amorite, a brother of Eshcol and of Aner. These were allies of Abraham. As soon as Abraham heard that his kinsman had been taken away captive, he assembled and led forth his trained men, born in his house, 318 men, and set off in pursuit as far as Dan. He grouped his forces against them by night, he and his servants, and routed and followed them to Hobah, north of Damascus. Then he brought back all the goods, besides his nephew Lot and his possessions, together with the women and the people. On his return, after defeating Kedorlaomer and the kings who were his allies, the king of Sodom came out to meet him in the valley of Shaveh, that is the valley of the king. Then Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought bread and wine, for he was a priest of God Most High, and he blessed Abraham, saying, Blessed be Abraham by God Most High, maker of heaven and earth, and blessed be God Most High, who has delivered your enemies into your hands. And Abraham gave him 1/10 part of everything. The king of Sodom said to Abraham, Give me the people and keep the goods for yourself. Abraham said to the king of Sodom, I raise my hand to the Lord God Most High, creator of heaven and earth, to swear that not one thread or thong of a sandal or anything that is yours will I take, lest you say, Abraham became rich at my expense. I claim nothing for myself, only what the young men have eaten, and the share that is due to Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre, the men who came with me. Let them take their share.